Hello, everyone. Welcome back to yet another episode of Chips and Talk. Grab a snack. Let's chat. This is episode 36. So I have a confession to make. Apparently, this was my girlfriend told me. Episode 34 is the same as episode 35 or 33, one of those. Unfortunately, guys, I'm sorry. Episode 34 is lost forever. I fucking tried to find it. I could not find it. It is fucked. Sad days, because that was actually a pretty good episode. It was about school projects or something, or school presentations or some shit. And it just so happened to be that I was eating, I was actually eating like my dinner, like during that. So very much in spirit with Chips and Talk. But anyways, that's what I wanted to say, first and foremost. And if you're noticing, I am uploading to YouTube the podcast episode, but also I'm uploading backup episodes that I have not uploaded to YouTube, and they're going on there. So I'm sorry if you're getting bombarded with notifications if you're on my YouTube, but my YouTube, of course, is superjesusjackson. Some of you may be listening through there. Probably the majority of you are listening through there. Or you could go on Apple or Spotify and find me there as well, Chips and Talk. But you know, maybe one of you are listening through Spotify or Apple Music. Really appreciate it. Appreciate you guys coming back. Of course, Chips and Talk. We literally get some chips. We fucking, or we get no chips. we pick a snack of our choice, and we talk just about anything, or we go on the internet, pick a random topic. So today, I actually do have something I have eaten before on the show, but it is Reese's peanut butter, or Reese's, that is, peanut butter chocolate. These little mini cupcake looking things. Reese's are magical. Okay, they are just absolutely magical. Here, let me give you some ASMR action. Oh yeah, you like that? Yep. Unfortunately, so I usually have the candy like in my room because I'm a hoarder. And I never really like to, just kind of, oh shit, damn it. It's fucking falling. Not good. I don't want to get ants in my fucking room. I put it in my room because I'm a hoarder. But this time I had to put it in the fridge because my room is fucking hot, because we have like a 2 AC system in my house because it's kind of big. And so one half of the house usually gets the AC during a certain part of the day. The other half doesn't. It switches. And, these fucking chocolates are in my room, and then they get all fucking, melty and shit. It's fucking terrible. But here we go. Yep. Yeah, it sucks. So good. I'm actually kind of over the Reese's peanut butter cups now. Well, mainly because I got a like a bag filled with them. I'm a chocolate fan. I love chocolate, but I think Reese's, I don't know, like when I don't have them for a long time, I crave them, and they taste so fucking good when I eat them. But if I have them too often, then they start to lose me a little bit. Hershey's chocolate though, like almond, her milk chocolate, that's my shit right there. I could probably eat that every day and I'd be fine. But Reese's, I don't know. I just had it right now, but also maybe it's because they've just gone bad. Not gone bad like expired, but like maybe it's just fucking gone to shit because they're in my room in the heat or whatever the fuck, or they're in the fridge getting sort of refrozen or sort of re-solidified. And it's kind of robbing them from their flavor. So that's probably what it is. Or part of it. It's probably a huge part of it. But yeah, I'm probably gonna have to put it in the living room now. See, that's what I do. When the food that I have just gets all shitty, Then I put it back to the living room. But not the living room, the fucking kitchen. But anyways, tell me what you're fucking munching on. I would love to know. If it's your birthday, happy fucking birthday to you. I don't know. Wherever you are, working out, driving, hope you're fucking doing well. That's what I fucking hope. Let me get some water. Because, after chocolate, you want to get some water. You don't want to leave that shit in your fucking teeth, especially in the back teeth. Oh, that was disgusting, wasn't it? For a lot of you. Sorry I do this to you, but there's people out there that fucking love it. Anyways. All right, so what have I been up to? Okay. So, getting ready to travel to Washington, D.C. It'll be fun. Gonna go see James Bay. It's technically next week. I'm recording this on Sunday, September 4th. But yeah, that's gonna happen. Sort of having a vacation off of work. It's my first ever career vacation, which is interesting. I've never, ever since like 2016, like the latter half of 2016 or the second half of 2016, I've been working, and occasionally I'd get, obviously you have your days off, and then I think like a couple times, like I and that wasn't even my first job. Like a couple times I asked for a day off with like PTO or something. So 2016, 17, 18, 19, 20. Obviously everyone fucking died in not died. Everyone stopped working in 2020. But I went back to work in the latter half of 2020. So I still sort of count it. Then I stopped working, I believe, April of 2021. Yeah, because I got my internship and I just decided, fuck it. I'm just going to, I'm going to fucking leave my fucking 9-to-5 job. I'm going to do this internship. I can't fucking work a full-time job and do this internship and go to school. So I'm going to do this internship, go to school. And thankfully I stayed. I was able to stay. But I'm a journalist, for those of you who don't know. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of crazy to say that I'm a journalist. Yeah, I technically am. But now I'm a podcast audio editor, actually. Partly. That's part of my job as well. So that's pretty cool. I'm getting paid to do kind of what I like to do. Although my dream is really to be a podcast producer, as well as the editor. So kind of a big ordeal, but it's what I like to do. Anyways, what the fuck was I talking about? Oh yeah, so I've just, I never really, I never took, like, this is my first, I've been at this place that I'm at for, over a year, and this is my first career, like, vacation in general anyway. And my first vacation in general at a job. Like, I just, I remember I would work, my 9-to-5 job, like the handful of them that I worked, and some people would take vacations or something. They'd take a week off or like a 3-4 days off or some shit, and I don't know. It never really bothered me. I mean, I just never did it. I just never, the culture that I come from is very like work, on top of the fact that we struggle to even find jobs already. And now me, I'm in a different position, thankfully. I'm in a much more fortunate position. But the family and the culture that I come from, it's very much like, you struggle to find a job, a good one, that, even if you fucking do find one, you struggle to find a job, you struggle to find a good job. When you do get it, you're and there's this constant, fucking working mentality, like work. That's it, And but being here in the United States, you kind of realize the culture here is a little bit different. So I'm Mexican, of course. Of course, you would fucking know I'm Mexican. In fact, if you're listening to this podcast, you probably know that I am Mexican. Or if you follow me as a personality online. But yeah, it's pretty interesting, so it feels really nice to have this first ever vacation. It took me a bit to be like, I'm going to take this vacation. Like, I mean, I know that I wanted to travel and I had to take days off for that, right? But like, I also booked some days off extra around that vacation. And that's when I was just like, fuck it, I'm going to do it. The time is right to do it. It's a good time to do it. I can, like, and so fuck it. So I'm doing it. Feels weird. It does. But, and I'm also just a super anxious person all the time. I worry about so many things at all times. I worry about what people think, what people say, just, I know that it's pointless, but nevertheless it happens. But anyways, so really, honestly, I worked overtime. I worked fucking Friday. I worked a good 5 hours yesterday, Saturday, and today even I worked an hour and a half. So definitely a full day's worth, if not a little more. It feels like I worked 2 days or almost 3 days because I did work Friday regularly, but I worked late at night as well. And then on Saturday I worked a good 5 hours. And then today, well, to be exact, 4 hours and 30 minutes, but fuck it, whatever. And then today I worked at least, an hour and a half, 2 hours, something like that. So yeah, but it was, spread out. It wasn't like that's all I was doing. So yeah, it wasn't that bad. But it does feel like it was fucked because I worked Friday, overtime Friday, Saturday, and today. But I believe I'm going to be able to ask for Tuesday off because I worked over the weekend. So I'm just going to be like, can I have Tuesday off? Because Monday, of course, is Labor Day. So that's good. So I'm gonna get that day back essentially on Tuesday because it's gonna be a whole day, right? So even then, it's not gonna be exactly the same. It's not gonna feel like I'm getting the days off that I should be getting, but I technically have the whole week off because Monday we're off. I'd be off Tuesday, and then I asked for Wednesday, Thursday off. Up until Tuesday. I come back Monday. And then I go back to work on Wednesday, actually, because I asked for Tuesday off. Because you don't want to fucking come back from a trip and fucking have to go work the next day. That's not how it works. You don't want to do that. You just don't want to do that to yourself. So, anyways, okay, so yeah, that's kind of what I've been up to. There's still some stuff we gotta situate with my girlfriend and I, but that's kind of what's been going on. And when it comes to other stuff, I mean, I bought a couple vinyls today. Madonna's debut album and Tool's Opiate EP. Fucking awesome finds. And I paid a pretty decent price for both of them, so that was great. I've been playing The Last of Us Part 1 on the PS5. I probably should have bought Horizon Forbidden West or something, but I'm looking forward to playing some of it tonight. I should have some fun. I mean, I already played it. I played a good 2 hours of it. And it looks amazing. It's incredible. But, I mean, it's very much a game that I already played. I mean, I've only played it twice. Really. I played it once. I beat it regularly once. And then I, got the platinum for it. In other words, I did everything in the fucking game. I did the hardest fucking difficulty in the game. I did fucking everything in the game, and I got the platinum. I played it a second time, and then I played the fucking multiplayer. It was my most played multiplayer, game of all time. It is an insane amount of time I dedicated to that multiplayer. It was awesome. I loved it. Unfortunately, I can't play it anymore because for some fucking reason, when I put it up on my PS5, because it's a PS4 game, I don't know what it is, but there's fucking lag. There's delay, in the inputs, which is fucked, dude. So it's really depressing. But yeah, I've been playing PS5, Last of Us. Unfortunately, it doesn't have the multiplayer mode. Fucking awful, devastating. But it's also probably a good thing, because if it did have the multiplayer, I probably would be doing that all day. But we're going to get eventually a dedicated The Last of Us multiplayer eventually next year or something like that, early next year. So looking forward to that. I guess. What else have I been up to? I don't fucking know. I really don't fucking know. I don't know if I told you guys last episode, but I've been really looking into like a Nintendo 3DS again, like the new Nintendo 3DS, one of the newer models. I believe I did talk about that. I'm still on the hunt for it. I'm that guy that just tries to find a good deal, tries to find a deal that I can't pass up. I still haven't found one. And even then, I know that I probably shouldn't buy one, but like there are some deals that are really good that I probably should not pass up, that I shouldn't have passed, that unfortunately other people took advantage of. But I haven't bit the bullet yet. I don't know. I'm just kind of like, I got The Last of Us, to worry about right now. So I'm kind of distracted, but also not really. I don't know. It's fucking interesting. But yeah, Charlie Puth came out with a new track called Smells Like Me. For those of you who, again, know me, I love Charlie Puth. But there we go. There goes fucking 16 minutes talking about the things that I have been up to. But let's go to random topic generator, shall we? And pick a random fucking topic. Or that's actually that's a contradiction. Why would you pick a random topic? I think I've said this before. I like to say that. Random topic generator. All right, here it is. How do you feel if you accidentally leave your phone at home? Has that ever happened? I'm sure it's happened to me before, but I believe it's a thing where it's just so fucking like, like it's so ingrained into us now to have our phones at all times that when you get in your car and you don't have your phone, you would know. You know what I mean? Like, oftentimes, you might even forget the keys to the car, but you still have your phone, like the phone is such a fucking like ingrained part of us that we just can't fucking let it go. So, no, it's if I somehow never fucking we use our phones for everything, for our music, for our navigation, like it's like if you fucking forgot your phone, you'd be fucked. Like like you would immediately go back into your house and get it. Like that wouldn't happen. But if somehow you fucking just never use your phone in the car or whatever the fuck, and and you get to the place that you got to go to, you're not on your phone, you're like, well, shit, you feel naked. You almost feel like, oh my god, like the world's gonna end. Like, what if I die? Like, no one's gonna know that I died or that I'm in trouble. It's interesting. Are you a saver or a spender? I think both. I think everyone's a little bit of both. If you're not both, you're not happy, I think. I probably lean a little bit more towards a spender, but I think I'm still pretty impressed the degree that I'm able to save, considering just how much I like to buy shit. So I think I do pretty well. I could do much better, but that's my brain always thinking that there's always something better to do. There's always something that I could be doing productive, like my brain's always like, fucking bringing me down, so it's really sad, but it's true. So, when I say, yeah, like I'm a little bit of both, I still feel like I'm more of a spender, and then I can get down on myself for that. But my girlfriend's kind of really good at telling me like, stop doing that. You're doing pretty good. So, I'm just writing down, the topics that I talk about, because you'd be fucking surprised when I upload this fucking podcast. I don't fucking know what the fuck I talked about. I really don't. It's really sad. What's your favorite way to get exercise? No way. No way at all. I hate exercising. I mean, I look forward to exercising, but only because I am able to do stuff that I like. And I think I've talked about this before, but I like to listen to a podcast, watch a video, and to know that I'm going to be working out, doing something productive, essentially, while doing something that I enjoy. I'm like, cool, double win for me, even though I don't really like exercising, but I know that I will get good, I'll get some good benefits out of it. and I can fucking listen to something that I want to listen to or watch a video that I want to watch. Like, fuck yeah, dude. So, that's my favorite thing to do. But I don't really fucking like doing anything at the gym or anything like that. I fucking hate it. I just, it's a waste of time for me, even though it is very good for my body and I need to be doing it every day or every other day, which is what I do. And I've been working out for the past, I think since the mid-April, I believe. So, June, July, August. Yeah, at least 3 months now. And it's definitely getting to the point where it was actually very easy the first and second month. And the third month, now that that's over and I'm going into the fourth month, essentially, it's become now like a part of the thing that I just need to do, which was kind of like that anyways the entire time. But like, it's becoming a thing where like I need to do it and it's kind of a chore. You know what I mean? Like, but maybe I need to change it up. I probably do. I don't like change. I usually like to keep things sort of the same, but I can sustain the same thing for a long time. But I have a feeling now I probably need to change some shit up. Like I need to fucking like go on the fucking staircase fucking, thing. And that one's pretty fucking tough. But I don't know. Maybe I just need to do something different. Who the fuck knows? But I've also ramped it up. It's been like, I don't know, at least 2 weeks or so or more that I've ramped it up at the gym a little bit. So I'm definitely feeling it and probably my body. And I'm sort of like, it used to be kind of difficult at first and now it's pretty easy for me. Doesn't mean I ramp it up even more, but because I don't want to do that all the time. That's fucking like ramping it up all the time. Are you kidding me? Like, it sounds like hell. But let me see. What? We're at 22 minutes. Okay, we still got some time. So let's pick a different topic here. Do you experience phantom vibration, feeling your phone vibrate even though it didn't? I believe this is one of the first topics I ever got on this fucking podcast. I think so. No, you know what? No, because otherwise I would have made a whole video on it. I used to, believe it or not, you might know this, but I used to fucking pick a topic and I would try to talk about it for fucking 25 minutes, which is very difficult. And now I just sort of resorted to changing topics, talking about what I've been up to or whatever the fuck. But yes, no, I experience that shit all the time. And again, that's probably another consequence of how dependent we have been, we are on our phones as human beings. It is fucking crazy. I mean, and it's, I don't know. I don't know the science behind it. Like, I think it makes sense why it happens, but I don't really know exactly why. Like, what's fucking going on in the brain, that's causing that reaction or the thinking that you are experiencing that. You know what I mean? Like, it's pretty interesting. It's that thing where when it happens, your heart kind of skips a little bit. Because also it just goes into this fucking thing where it's like, your brain is, our phones and notifications and shit like that have made us so fucking like superficial in a way where like we're just always looking for like self-validation and like, when we get a notification or something, or when we feel a vibration, we're like, oh, I have to check it out. What is it? Is it like is it someone liking my post? Is it someone commenting? Is it someone sending me an email, texting me, whatever, like how am I important to the world today, or at this very moment? And it's fucked up, but it's the truth. But I don't know. And then there's also the anxiety of like, oh, like, someone may be calling me or someone this, I don't know. But yeah, no, I've definitely felt it. And it's sad whenever I realize that it didn't vibrate. It was just my fucking stupid ass. So, it's kind of hilarious. But phantom vibrations, saver or spender, and wait, what is that? Exercise. I can't even read my own handwriting. What did you want to grow up to be when you were younger? I believe I've already answered this question, but I'm going to answer it again. I wanted to be a singer. I wanted to be famous, a performer of some kind, and I still want to do that. That's still my dream. Nowadays, though, it's like, it is my ultimate dream, I guess, but I'm still at this point where it's just like, okay, if I just get to the top somehow, I'm happy with that, because then I can branch out from there, So If my YouTube takes off, awesome. If my podcasting takes off, awesome. If I take off at work somehow, which I don't see that ever happening. But if that does happen, or in the career world, probably more in the podcasting realm, I could see that maybe happening. Yeah, sure, that'd be awesome, But, and there is a part of me that's really sad, like knowing that I'm getting older and that dream just gets less and less likely, and, you just get to fucking being 40 years old or 50 years old, 60 years old, and you're just like, here I am, another cog in the, what is it, in the machinery, cog in the wheel, that is, right? And that's it. That's my role, and so many people don't even think about this shit, right? They just think about like, oh, I just want to fucking advance in my life, in my personal life. I don't need to be famous or whatever the fuck. I don't need to be highly successful, But like, part of me is like, well, fuck, like some people have done that, like, and I want to do that. So, and it's interesting, and everyone works hard in their own way, of course. And a lot of the times, getting up there has a lot to do with just timing, connections, and luck. It really does a lot of the times. But a lot of the times as well, those people earned that spot because, there's one thing to have all the connections, all the luck in the world, all this, this and that. But if you're not doing anything about it, if you're not working hard, you're not going to get there. So those people still earned it. It's not like they just had it easy. Some people do. But even then, I still think that, even, someone like, someone who's born into the industry or whatever, they still have to prove themselves. They still have to like work hard to get, validation to be successful. And so that's why it's kind of pointless whenever someone's like, oh, well, you kind of, you grew up with like a bunch of money, or you grew up with this, or this was easy because of this. It's like, no, dude, like life is much more complicated than that. And just because you're born into something or whatever, because just think about it. I mean, like, we only think that way because we're not that person. We don't have their shoes. But like in your life, you fucking are living your life and you're working your ass off based on, in the little world that you're in the standards, in the deck of cards that life has given you. So who's to say that that someone else is not doing the same with a different set of cards? It's just fucking kind of stupid to, insinuate otherwise. But anyways. And then, that actually helps the whole idea of we're all the same, and we're all in this together. So it's kind of beautiful. But that is Chips and Walkie Talkie Talk, episode 36. That was terrible. That's an awful. Maybe this is why I'm not taking off, because I have some shitty ass outros just like that. Jesus Christ, what the fuck is wrong with me? Thank you so much for joining me today. Please, if you enjoyed this podcast, give this video a like on YouTube. Subscribe to the channel, Super Jesus Jackson, if you enjoy the content. Comment down below if you liked it. Dislike the fucking video if you disliked it. Please give me the feedback. I appreciate it. Even if you're commenting negatively, I appreciate it because it actually helps me if you comment negatively anyways. So it boosts the engagement of the channel. So, let me know what snack you're munching on or whatever. If you're on a podcast platform, Apple or Spotify, please leave a review. It helps a ton. And share with your podcast-loving, chips-loving friends, if you will. That'd be wonderful. And again, if it's your birthday, happy fucking birthday to you. If it's your night, hope you have a good night. If it's your day, I hope you have a good day. Morning, hope you have a fucking delicious orange fucking juice, running, break of dawn fucking morning, sensational, yes. That made no sense, but I think you understand me. But that's it for me. You guys take care. Stay safe. And until next time, I love you.